Hey everyone, Rainbow here. Thought I might as well upload another PvP for Bloodborne. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get into it. What I was planning on doing today was an hour-long play session with three other buddies of mine, and we were gonna go play Gauntlet. And I was basically not gonna use that to talk because of as a rumor that was spreading around about or something that people or other buddies of mine were telling me about Bloodborne was that because some people were apparently accessing the DLC without paying for it, From Software turned off the online mode and we're going in to patch and fix everything. So yeah, as a backup plan, you were basically enough gonna watch like an hour playthrough of Gauntlet while I just talked. Yeah. So. Oh yeah, fucking beat the DLC already. Like think about a week ago. God, and let me tell you, the last boss is a nightmare. Oh God. Like compared to Ludwig, Ludwig has got nothing on the last boss. Jeez, some people say he's easy. I say he's hard as balls. So. But yeah, we're gonna be doing some PvP in the Forbidden Woods. Good spot, kind of. You know, if you don't mind an occasional ganking here and there. But yeah. Well, oh wow, that was relatively quick. Alright, let's get into it. In case you don't know what I'm using a Blood Tinge build with level 10 Chikage and a level 10 Evelyn. Blood Tinge being maxed out all the way. And no, it's just the back. It's just a regular dude. Alright, he's using Lugaris' wheel. This probably is not going to end well. And he's also using an Evelyn. Oh god, yep, that hurts. This is what you can do, dude. You're just going to try and smash me with the wheel. Trying to avoid healing. Hopefully I can get the parry. If, you know, my fucking timing wasn't garbage. And alright, here we go. I don't know how many of these I'll do in a row, because another thing I kind of didn't like. One thing I didn't really like about the built-in capture system for the PS4 so far is you can't record like up to an hour. It only goes like 15 minutes. So, kind of sucks, but whatever. You know, what can you do? Some good tea. But yeah. Oh, a buddy of mine gave me his old PS2 that he really didn't want in a trade for some of my old games that I never really touched anymore. So yeah, I got a working PS2 now, so I've just been, well, after Bloodborne, or before I was waiting for the Old Hunters DLC to come out, I was just playing Prince of Persia, Sands of Time, one of the best games ever made, for my old PS2, and I was kicking ass. Bad idea, though, to go and play that game, and then for like almost an entire month, and then go into Bloodborne. It is a really bad idea to do so. Because I was used to how the camera controlled it, and the camera control is kind of slow in that game. I was also kind of used to the movement as well, which, you know, it feels like you're actually controlling a person, sort of, kind of, meh. You know, it's like that handshake in the middle, you know, it's sort of, you don't know, maybe, maybe not, kind of situation, but, yeah, immediately when I went into there and I started up Bloodborne for the first time, I was like, oh god, here we go again. Because I was immediately expecting only the worst to happen. So, oh, and that was the first time I ever beat someone with Ligarius' wheel. Usually the people I fight with that destroy me in like 5 seconds. I don't know. Didn't really find that one. Once I got Chikage and Evelyn, I just sort of buggered off and just started using them for a while. So yeah, but I'm really liking Old Hunters. Kind of sucks. It's the only DLC that Bloodborne is getting, but I think they said they won't add on, or they won't bring out more DLC for Bloodborne because, you know, Dark Souls 3 is coming out in March. But I think what they're doing is, they're just gonna add on more stuff to the update, like patches and a whole bunch of other junk. So, yeah, there's that. So, yeah. Not really doing much, just trying to get through school, you know, like every person has tried to. Just fed my dogs, so right now they're kind of having a heyday. It just rained down here in Florida. Just rained like hell, too. Yeah, one thing they could have done with, Bloodborne, though, is they bring in time for a Sinister Bell. Because some of you, for those of you who don't PvP, and just kind of like roam around doing your own thing, you know, not PvP. Oh, hello, little friend. Hello. It takes a good while. Sometimes you'll get a match in like 2 seconds. Other times you'll be sitting there for like an hour and something minutes just to get a guy in, or to invade a guy who probably in the nick of time, who probably in your span is either already at the boss or is waiting by the lamp with his 3 buddies, ready to pound your ass basically inwards and out through your mouth, to where your mouth then becomes your sphincter. You know? But yeah, there's some cool stuff in the DLC that I found and I really like. It's gonna take me a while until I can level all that stuff up. But yeah, speaking of the Souls games, by the way, along with all my other friends, I'm really excited about Dark Souls 3. Then again, I'm really the only friend of mine who is excited about Old Hunters, because everyone is still kind of jerking off Fallout 4, which I don't mind. You know, it's a good game. But people don't understand when I say no spoilers and leave me alone. I don't want to hear this. That doesn't automatically mean get right in my ear and start saying more. But that's what they took it as. So they started spoiling some stuff for me about the game, and I just got up and walked off. So yeah, so far I'm like one of the only. I think I'm like the second person out of my hometown friends who have Old Hunters. And the one dude I've been trying to fucking help has so far blown me off like twice. And if I show him this video, he's gonna know exactly who he is, you little prick. But yeah, he said he needed help with Ludwig, and he's just been using Henrietta, which isn't a bad idea, but he's in New Game Plus, which you need help with Ludwig on a New Game Plus playthrough of the DLC. It's a nightmare. I barely got through Ludwig with New Game Plus. He did in New Game Plus, his moves, like almost all of his moves, is basically enough on New Game Plus. His entire moveset becomes a one-hit kill kind of thing, which is kind of nightmarish for those who go to like New Game Plus like 3 and or 4 and above, because those people are scarily good. They are just terrifying to fight up against. And you know, sometimes I come across people like that, or people who are lower than me, which, if some of you didn't notice, when I invaded the guy, my health bar was down, and along with my stamina. Not a lot, surprisingly enough, not a lot of people know it, but once you like PvP or you help someone, it automatically cuts your it automatically just cuts your stats in half. Like, that's basically what I've discovered, and it's kind of stupid, but it's also kind of a good idea. At least in my eyes, it's somewhat of a good idea, because it like makes you kind of want to fight smart if you don't have like your health all the way, because some people, when I invade, what they do, from what I've noticed, if they have a lot of health, this is before I had like my level 10 Chikage and Evelyn, what they would do is they would immediately whip out the Blades of Mercy, run up to you, and like just immediately start mashing them R1 when it's in its trick where it has the two blades. What that does for people who don't know and or do not use the Blades of Mercy, if you have them, Blades of Mercy, by the way, do an arcane damage, so along with arcane damage, it's base damage, which I don't know what it is at like level 10, say level 10 to level 1. I think it's like, hold on, it's probably equipped in them already, but I think they do like 90 on +2 or something, +3 maybe. But with that, and if say they have a lot of stamina, like I mean max to 50 stamina, and they mash R1 and you have nowhere to go and you're like in the corner, you're gonna die. Because when you keep mashing R1 with the Blades of Mercy, your strikes, all they do is they get quicker and quicker and quicker. Oh, I forgot I had this equipped. This is one of the DLC weapons. Of course, you know, it's a From Software game, it's a Miyazaki game, and what a Miyazaki game couldn't be completed without is the Moonlight Sword. Yeah, you get this after beating Ludwig. You know, kind of not worth the hassle for a boss like that. It is, if you're an arcane build, because this does some pretty hefty arcane damage. At least I believe so. But, yeah, so, God, it is taking a while to find somebody. But, there's not much left I have to do in this game. I'm on New Game Plus already, and what I like to do with the Souls game is, oh, there we go. What I like to do with the Souls game is I like to basically enough complete it. Not like get all the items, get all the achievements. Hell no, I would never do that. At least all the items. I do that because I'm a collection whore. But I try and get like max endings. Oh, hey dude. Hold on. I'm using the Blades of Mercy. It appears. Alright, let's go. Or not the Blades of Mercy, Garriman's weapon. I can't... Burial Blade, there we go. There was another weapon that started with a B. Yep. From what it appears, my, stats are healthy. Stats are half again. Oh, God. Oh, damn it! I didn't mean to do that. I didn't mean to do that. Here, you go ahead and heal. You go ahead and heal. Sorry, bro. Sorry. Yeah, I try and sometimes I try and avoid healing, but if I'm getting ganked, I will not avoid healing. There's no way. Because sometimes I do want to win, like I will get very competitive when it comes to this game. Or any game in general, basically. I will get pretty competitive in. Yeah, okay, I'll allow that. But yeah, I will get pretty competitive in a game like this. So I'm just going to try and keep my cool while playing. Note the words trying. And I'm also going to try and talk so you don't just listen to, like, quiet. Even though my voice, that would probably be the better thing. But, okay, you're gonna keep healing. Alright. Whatever. Fine. That's cool. Looks like he's using... I can't tell if he's using Ludwig or something. Hard to tell right now. Can't see if there's something on his back or not because he's wearing Henrik's armor. Maybe he's using the, maybe he's using the, parry. Oh, god damn it. Ah, son of a bitch. Right as I got the fucking parry. Ah, GG, dude. Yeah, he did some hefty damage. Yeah. I do lose quite a bit of these, by the way. Don't, like, take the 2 videos I have of PvP up as, like, my entire resume for Bloodborne. Because I do lose, quite a hefty bit. Quite a hefty bit. So, I have no idea what the time is at. I had a stopwatch, but I stopped looking at it, so, I'm gonna go ahead and cut the recording short here, guys. I'll probably upload this soon, so, I might even record another session today, if I'm feeling brazen.